I've been in the business for 10 years. Seen every type of case you can think of. Solved every single one except my parents' murder. I was walking home from school and saw my house in flames. Both of my loving parents inside. The firefighters claimed it was an accident. But I knew it was a murder. Today, I have not been able to find out my parents' killer. This is why I became a private detective to solve cases the police won't.
You have to tell me. My husband was just murdered right before my eyes.
Why didn't you go to the police, miss?
Well, I've heard you're the best detective in town.
Where did this happen? What time? Did you see the killer? What did he look like?
My husband were walking an alleyway when all of a sudden a man in a black coat came behind and shot him in the head. He was killed instantly. It was too dark to see him. All I know is that he was wearing a black coat and he ran away. The police took my husband's body to the morgue, but they won't take his case.
Why won't the cops take your case?
Well, I don't know. Go ask them.
Okay. Tell me what happened.
Well, we were on a walk for some fresh air, and we were on our way home. We had decided to cut through this alleyway. We were planning our vacation when, bang, my husband fell from the gunshot, and a tall man in a black coat was nonchalantly walking in the other direction. That's when I called the cops.
Has your husband fought anyone recently?
Well, the other day I walked into the house. I heard my husband and his best friend Charlie arguing, but when I walked in, they stopped.
Okay, you can go home now. I'll contact you in the morning with information I have not gathered.
What do you want?
Are you Scarlett's husband's best friend?
Yes, why?
I need to ask you some questions. Can I come in?
Come in.
Your best friend was murdered a few hours ago. I have a few questions to ask you.
What, when? How is this possible?
He was shot in the back of the head while walking down the alley with Scarlett.
I bet that tramp had something to do with it.
Excuse me, why do you think it was Scarlett?
She was having an affair with some other guy, and she probably wanted to run away with him.
Is that why you were arguing with him the other day?
Yes, he refused to believe me that she was having an affair.
Okay. Do you know who the other guy is?
No, but I heard her over the phone one night when I was at their house. They talked about running away together.
Okay, that's all for now. We will stay in touch.
Have you found any clues or suspects?
Can I come in and ask you some questions?
Actually, I have to run some errands. Can we talk later?
Oh, who's out there?
I am Detective Monroe. Who are you?
Oh, he's just a friend.
I'm not just her friend, I'm her boyfriend, Henry.
So Henry was right. You were having an affair.
No, what? No, she's not married.
Actually, she is. Her husband was murdered last night. I'm gonna take you in for some questioning.
There it is, still on the same radio station.
Why do you have this on here?
I had to defend myself some way, don't I?
It looks like it's been recently fired.
There's a raccoon in my backyard and I had to kill it.
I don't think it was a raccoon. You were the one following Scarlett and her husband, weren't you?
Well, what makes you think it's me besides this?
I think you found out that Scarlett was married, so you decided to murder her husband and keep her to yourself.
Are you kidding? I just figured out when you did. If you don't know already, I'm not the smartest or the most observant.
I guess that's true, but it seems the type of gun with bullets that were fired. If I were you, I'd start talking and explain myself.
Fine, I didn't do this alone. You'll never find my partner.
Now listen here, Henry. You tell me everything you know or you're spending the rest of your little miserable life in jail.
I can't. I love her.
Her? What do you mean? You mean Scarlett? The woman? Why would the woman be the mastermind to shoot her own husband?
We loved each other. We were planning to run away together with her deceased husband's money.
Get up. When we arrived back at Scarlett's house, she opened the door. And when she saw Henry in handcuffs, she pulled out her gun, shot Henry, and shot herself. And they both died.